Good day, everyone. This is Modern AM Quarter from Section Jeremiah, and for today's report, let's talk about gymnastics. But before I start, let me define what is the gymnastic first. So, it is the competitive sports in which individuals perform optional and prescribed acrobatic exercises, mostly in a special apparatus in order to demonstrate strength, balance, and body control. Part of an ancient Olympic Games. Gymnastics was virtually reinvented in the modern era by the German Friedrich John and 1778 to 1852. Also, the main purpose of gymnastics is to promote all-round physical development and muscular strength, joint flexibility, balance, coordination, and core strength required for everyday living. And also, we have here the general rules of the gymnastics. And the artist of gymnastics judges score a gymnast routine on the various event. The gymnast must meet certain requirements in his routine according to his competitive level. The judges evaluate the presence and technical performance of those requirements to calculate a score. The higher score reflects better performances. The first rule is starting with compulsory. In the US, gymnasts must demonstrate their skills at several levels of compulsory routines before they can move to more advanced optional routines. At every level, a gymnast must score a minimum total from all events before moving to a higher level. Well, the second rule is the difficulty requirement. At the optional levels, gymnasts perform the skills they prefer in the order they choose, but they have to meet the minimum difficulty standards for that level. For safety, the most level there are also limits on the difficulty of skills a gymnast compete. Each skills have a difficulty rating of A through E attached to a specific point value. A skills, for example, cartwheels, are the easiest, and the super E skills are the most difficult. The third rules is the scoring. The scoring is mistake during the routine cause the gymnast tenth of her starting score. In competition below the elite level, a gymnast can score the maximum 10. At the highest level of competition before elite, the gymnast meeting the requirement of that level has a starting score of slightly lower than 10. If he performs skills above the minimal level, he can earn bonus 10s up to maximum starting score of 10. At the elite level, gymnast score can exceed 10 because they combine a difficulty score and execution score. The fourth rule is the time limit. At the level of competition, balance beam and floor have time limits. Exceeding the time limit results in a deduction. After a fall, a gymnast has 30 seconds to remount the apparatus and continue her routine. The fifth rule is the deduction. The technical falls like bendis or poor body position receive deduction of 0.1 to 0.2 step out of a landing receive deduction of 0.1 to 0.3 falls cost 0.5 in the lower level and 0.8 at the elite level. While the last rules is the additional rules. The rules can concern the equipment, the appearance of the gymnast, and coach's behavior. During the routine, touching a gymnast or giving an advice and core deduction. Before starting the routine, the gymnast must wait for the judge's acknowledgement and salute to the judge by raising both arms. The gymnast salute the judges again at the end of the performance to show that she is done and judging can stop. And that's all about my report. Hope you guys learned something about my topic. Thank you for listening.